Welcome to Telpax. This is David Ben Murphy, and we're in the Child of God instructional on how to set it up for yourself. If you have a Mac and it's a little tech savvy, you can do it for free. So to begin with, we're going to open up the Apple configurator on the Mac. So there it is down here, easily downloadable. Just Google it. Could be on your Mac in seconds. And now we're going to plug in a completely blank iPhone device, a recently erased phone. Before we did that, we did a backup on the iCloud, your iCloud backup, so you can get back all your stuff. But to begin with, it's simply a erased phone. And there we are, and not much to look at. We start off by hitting prepare. And this is on the Mac in its manual configuration and supervised devices. We are not enrolling in the MDM. And we've created a dummy a dummy organization, actually, which I'll show you. We can do that with new organization. And next. And we're going to skip enrolling in School Manager or Apple Business Manager. And this is example company. Okay. Give it a name you like. You don't need to fill in the other information. Just a name is all you need. Next, we're going to create a new supervision identity. Next. And now we're going to prepare the phone. And we're putting in the passcode for the Mac, the local passcode. Give it permission to update this, with the brand new organization. And now the phone is preparing. It's going to turn our phone, this blank phone, into a supervised blank phone. And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back in a couple minutes here, and now showing up on the screen is the same phone, but you notice at the bottom it says organization now. And it should be showing up as a supervised phone. It says supervised up here. And there's the organization supervising it, example company. And now it's supervised, and we're ready to go to the next step, which is to basically set up the phone like you would set up any iPhone. You're going to log into an account, and if it's an existing account, you're going to apply your backup from the iCloud. Okay, we're going to leave you momentarily and do that and come back. We're back again, and now on the screen we have the iPhone. It's an SE2, but it just has basically a new setup. It has my name. Now you notice at the top here, it says supervised and managed by Extreme Co. And that tells us that the phone is supervised. The account being used, Child of God phone at telpax.com. But it doesn't have any of the functions we're looking for yet. If you go to General, go down to, in particular, VPN, Device Management, there's nothing special there. There's no restrictions on VPN, and we can still erase all the contents if we want. We have not applied the profile, the configuration settings that have been generated by the Mac and the Apple configurator. So we'll be back in a second with this phone on the Mac. Here we are again with the phone connected to the Mac, David's iPhone. And it is supervised, as you can see, but no configuration profile has yet been applied. We're now going to go to Add in the Apple Configurator and Add Profile. And the one we created, yeah, there are two of them here. Okay, this is the latest one, I'm pretty sure. We're going to apply that profile. We created it earlier. You'll see the video on how we did that. All we did, though, is click here on the profile. It's now being applied. And when we go over to the, let's see here. When we go over to the profiles, and we see NextDNS has been added. All right. So we're now going to switch back to the iPhone display and see what the changes are there. We're now back to a display of the iPhone. And going here to Settings. And again, that's Settings in general. Go down to VPN Device Management. And you notice that it says adding a new VPN configuration is restricted. And there's our DNS. There's no option to turn it off. There's no choices here on the DNS that we can use in the phone. That is always on to NextDNS on either cell phone or on Wi-Fi. And then finally we have here the main profiles. Apple Configurator. If we try to remove the profile, we're putting in our local PIN code, but you have to have the special PIN code for removal. Without that, the profile stays on, and the profile has the effect also of preventing transfer of the phone. You can't erase the contents here. If you notice, the contents are blanked out. They're faded out. You cannot erase the phone without the special code to remove the configuration. Exception, you can hook it back up to the Mac that did the supervision. But otherwise, that's it. Hook back to the configurating Mac, or know the code, or you cannot erase. We'll be back in a moment. This is a phone for the child of God. It's got my photographs, of course, from the iCloud. But it doesn't have anything else on the phone. I'm going to install a few apps. I'll be right back so we can show you how the NextDNS actually works to control, give control where there is no self-control. We'll be right back.